Where are your family members? Didn't they come with you?
Dr. Sue, I'd like to think about the chemotherapy a bit more.
You're already in the advanced stage of advanced liver cancer. You can't delay any longer.
I know. Thank you, Dr. Sue.
Miss Dawn, you are my patient and also my friend. I will accompany you to the treatment. You won't be alone.
Dr. Shu, if I choose conservative treatment, how much time do I have left?
6 months.
Why are you back so late? The food has gotten a bit cold. I went to the hospital today.
I just came back to get a document. I still have things to do. You can keep the food for yourself.
I went to the hospital today. The doctor said I only have 6 months left. Also, today is our 7th wedding anniversary. Let's get divorced. Dawn Sue, how did you let yourself end up like this?
Dawn Sue.
You're back.
Go draw my bath.
No need to go to the company today?
What are you still standing there for? Didn't you hear what I just said?
Ethan, your wedding ring fell off here at my place.
What are you daydreaming about here?
Your wedding ring?
Left it at the company. Not sleeping yet? Why are you so thin? Like you haven't eaten? Does the He family starve you?
No, it's just that my appetite hasn't been good lately.
I bought you a necklace at the last auction. I'll have someone bring it over in a few days.
Just let me be willful this one last time.
Miss Chinenshi, the special medicine I mentioned is here. You can come to the hospital today to get it.
This batch of specialty medication is very potent, but it also comes with certain side effects. You need to be mentally prepared.
Okay.
Don't lose hope about the liver donor. I've asked a senior colleague for help. If there's any news, she'll notify me immediately.
Dr. Shu, thank you.
Miss Dawn, there's something I probably shouldn't say, but I still want to say it. I hope you won't be angry.
Dr. Shu has helped me so much. How could I wouldn't be angry?
Divorce Ethan Lee. He's not worth it.
Dr. Shu, how did you know?
I've seen your phone wallpaper. You said it was a photo of you and Ethan He. But a few days ago, I saw Ethan He accompany another woman to the obstetrics and gynecology department.
Dr. Liu from the obstetrics and gynecology department is my university classmate. This is a copy Dr. Liu gave me.
President He.
What are you doing here?
What were you two just doing? President He's ring accidentally fell off just now. Mrs. He, you're not misunderstanding something, are you? Do you also think I'm misunderstanding?
The fact is exactly as Joyce said. What else do you want?
Ethan He, I need to talk to you.
You go out first.
What is it? Speak.
I'm sick. The doctor said I don't have much time left.
Huh? Dawn Sue, even if you want to lie, at least find a better excuse. Sick? What kind of illness could you possibly have?
After 7 years of marriage, this is how you think of me?
If you want money, just say it directly. Who are you putting on this show for?
So, in your heart, I am actually this despicable...
Wait.
This time, the special effect drug is highly potent, but may also cause certain side effects. You should be mentally prepared.
Hair loss.
What are you hiding behind your back from me?
Just a few strands of hair fell out.
It's just a few strands of hair. Is there a need to act like a thief?
Mom will come over tomorrow afternoon. Make sure you're available so Mom doesn't come for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mom, why did you come with Miss Lynn?
Joyce is pregnant with Ethan's child. I brought Joyce here today to formally introduce Joyce to the family.
Introduce Joyce to the family? What does that mean?
You've been married into the He family for 7 years, and your belly hasn't shown any sign of life.
Does Ethan know about this?
Of course Ethan does.
Miss Sue, President He stopped liking you a long time ago. Why do you insist on clinging to President He?
Fine, I'll sign.
Ms. Dawn?
Dr. Sue, what are you doing here?
Do you know that, with your condition, you absolutely shouldn't be drinking?
I'm going to divorce him.
You can't drink anymore. It's late. Let me take you home. Chelsea, it's only been a few days, and you're already fooling around with someone else?
I'm not. Dr. Ethan was just checking on me because
Dr. Ethan? How cozy of a nickname. I'll be right there. Be home in 30 minutes. Otherwise, you'll regret it. Chelsea, what's wrong with you? What on earth is going on? Dawn is sick. What could Dawn possibly? Advanced liver cancer.
How is that possible?
Why not? Dawn was diagnosed with this disease half a year ago, and you, as Dawn's husband, didn't even know until now.
just a few strands of hair fell out.
It's just a few strands of hair. Is there a need to act like a thief?
Dawn marrying you was truly not worth it.
Why are you here?
I'll go call the doctor.
Does Ethan already know about my illness?
Ethan, I've stewed your favorite chicken soup. When are you coming over? Also, the baby just kicked me, I think.
The doctor will be here soon.
Ethan He, let's get a divorce.
Mom already had me sign the divorce agreement yesterday.
Why didn't you mention this yesterday?
Then why didn't you tell me that Joyce Lynn is pregnant? Ethan He, actually, I knew about you and Joyce Lynn 4 years ago. But I kept telling myself that as long as you didn't bring Joyce Lynn home, I would pretend not to know.
Since you've been deceiving yourself for 4 years, why break the illusion now? Is it so you can be with Xavier Shu after the divorce?
My relationship with Dr. Shu is innocent.
Dawn Sue, you'd better remember your place. Don't be ungrateful. Contact the best liver cancer doctors in the country. I want results within 3 days. Yes, Mr. He. Dawn Sue, if you dare betray me, I will never let you off.
Dr. Shu, please give me a painkiller shot.
No, that would put even more strain on your liver. Dawn, hold on, you can do this. I will cure you and then take you away from here. You must hold on. Who is this?
Mr. He, hello. This is the City Hospital Oncology Department. Your wife, Miss Dawn Sue, has just passed away due to unsuccessful resuscitation efforts.
She was fine when I left. You have the nerve to bring that up? Do you even know that Dawn started having an attack right after you left? These are the things Dawn asked me to give you. I won't sign it. Signing the agreement was Dawn's last wish before she passed. I said I won't sign. Dawn is already dead. And you can't even give her that release. Ethan He. I thought you were just a scumbag. But it turns out you're downright heartless. Ethan He, whether you sign or not, I will take Dawn away tomorrow. How dare you? Why wouldn't I dare? Dawn has already signed a document in advance. Even as her husband, you can't do anything about it.
Ethan, why aren't you back yet? I'm scared being home alone.
I'm not coming tonight.
Mr. He.
What's the progress on the doctor you were supposed to contact? Dr. Win from Jing City First Hospital is an expert in liver cancer. Send someone to Jing City immediately. Bring Dr. Wen here to... Yes, Mr. He. Dawn Sue, even if it's death, I will personally to decide your fate. I won't let you take Dawn away. Xavier Sue, do you not want to keep this white coat on your back anymore? Even if I lose this coat, I won't let you take Dawn Sue away. This is a hospital. Even if Ethan He can cover the sky with one hand, it's useless here. Have people stationed at every exit of the city hospital. If anyone sees Dawn Sue being taken away, stop them all.
Yes, President He.
It's a good thing I came back. Otherwise, our plan could have been exposed.
Thank you, Dr. Shu.
From now on, you can stay here with peace of mind. I will definitely cure you.
Okay.
It's late. You should rest first. We can talk about anything else tomorrow.
Okay.
Ethan I never thought I would leave you in this way, in the end.
Dr. Shu, good morning.
Morning. Did you rest well last night? Sit down and have breakfast. I made it all myself and brought it over.
I didn't expect Dr. Shu to be such a good cook.
This is nothing. In the future, I'll cook you a feast.
Okay.
A couple of days ago, my senior colleague contacted me and said there's already news about the liver donor.
Really?
Really. From now on, just keep a calm mind side and everything will get better.
Okay. This time I won't give up again.
Mr. He, I'm sorry. It was our mistake. Don Su has already been transferred out of the hospital by Xavier Shu.
So many people can't even keep an eye on one person. What are you all doing? Have you checked Xavier Su's residence?
We have. We even checked the residential complex surveillance. There's no trace of Madam at all.
Assign people to follow Xavier Shu day and night. I refuse to believe he could have Don Su cremated in just one night.
Yes, Mr. He. Madam.
Mom, why are you here?
You may leave first.
Yes.
I heard Don Su is dead. Is that right? Then pick a day and go get the marriage certificate with Joyce.
I will not marry anyone else.
The map says it's this way, but I can't find the door. Today marks the end of your first chemotherapy session.
What?
Don't worry. I will persevere.
I will stay by your side until the very end.
Yeah.
Mr. He, I just saw Madam. Madam isn't dead at all. What did you say? I got lost near the city hospital and my navigation led me to a secluded alley. That's when I saw Xavier Su coming out with Madam, and they got into a car together and drove the way.
Are you sure you didn't see wrong? That person was really Don Su?
Madam didn't look well at the time, but I'm certain I didn't see wrong.
If you were me, what would you do next?
Mr. He, I memorized the license plate number of the car Don Su and Xavier Su took. If we follow this lead, we will definitely find Don Su.
Then go investigate. I want the results before the end of the workday.
Yes, Mr. He.
Don Su, how dare you deceive me? I will definitely make you pay the price.
The next chemotherapy session is in a month. During this time, you should rest well and not overthink things.
Okay, I'll do whatever you all say now.
If only you had been this obedient earlier, the situation would be much better than it is now.
Dr. Shu, it's already very late. You should go back and rest early too. Don't let it affect your work tomorrow.
All right. I won't disturb your rest any longer. Remember to call me if you need anything.
Okay. Dr. Sue, did you forget?
Dawn Sue? Was faking your death fun?
How did you find me here?
Since you dared to go out together openly, why wouldn't I be able to find you here?
Ethan He, what are you gonna do?
When you deceived me with your fake death, did you really not expect there would be a day like this?
Even if I deceived you, you don't love me anymore anyway, so why are you still holding on to me?
I don't love you anymore? Who told you that?
Ethan He, do you think I need someone else to tell me something like that? Do you remember what you said to me before we got married? You said you would never betray me, that you would always be good to me. But only 3 years into our marriage, you already had Joyce Lynn on the outside.
Enough.
Can't bear to hear it? Then do you know how I felt back then?
Don't move.
Go of me! I don't love you anymore. Can you just let me go?
But I still love you.
Ethan He, don't you feel guilty saying that?
No matter how I mess around outside, the title of Mrs. He will always be yours. What more do you want?
Ethan He, do you really think that still counts as loving me?
Of course I love you. Otherwise...
You don't love me at all! You only love yourself! You only love yourself. Since you already know about my illness, you should also know I don't have long to live. Ethan He, for the sake of the love we once shared, let's get a divorce. Let's just part on good terms.
You want a divorce that badly?
Yes.
Dawn Sue, you say I don't love you anymore. But why don't you ask yourself first, do you really still love me?
What do you mean?
4 years ago. Why did you abort that child?
How did you know?
You thought you could deceive everyone, but in reality, there were flaws everywhere.
When did you find out about this?
The day you came back from the hospital.
Since you knew so early on, why didn't you just come and ask me?
By then, everything was already set in stone. What good would asking you have done?
Then let me tell you now why I had to terminate that pregnancy. It was an ectopic pregnancy. The baby couldn't have been kept.
An ectopic pregnancy isn't something unspeakable. If you had told me back then, perhaps we wouldn't have ended up where we are today.
Wouldn't have ended up here? Ethan, do you remember what the company was going through 4 years ago? 4 years ago, the financial crisis swept the globe. He Group's capital chain was 70% broken. You were holed up in the company day and night looking for solutions, and you lost a lot of weight. How could I possibly have come to you about the baby in that situation?
Even if you didn't tell me at the time, why didn't you tell me afterward?
Some things, if they weren't spoken out at the moment, become even harder to say later on. You should go. I want to be alone.
Dawn Sue, we are not divorced yet.
But I don't want to go back anymore. If it's convenient for you, let's go get the divorce certificate tomorrow.
If you want to keep living here, fine, but I will not divorce you.
Ethan, I specially made some soup.
Who told you to come here?
Your mother said you've been working overtime a lot lately and asked me to look after you more.
I don't need your concern.
Be careful. What if you hurt the baby in Joyce's belly?
What baby?
Your child? Joyce is carrying your child, and you didn't know?
You're pregnant with my child?
You old hag, you're really ruining my plans.
Why are you looking at Joyce like that? Could it be Joyce is lying to me?
We've never been intimate. How could there be a child?
You lied to me?
Auntie,
Joyce Lynn, taking money to do a job is the rule in your line of work. But if you start having thoughts you shouldn't, can you bear the consequences?
Mr. He, I was wrong. I won't dare do it again.
From now on, don't let me see you again.
Yes, Mr. He.
Mom, what did you come here for?
I came today to persuade you, Joyce. Who would have thought Joyce dared to lie to me?
Mom, I'll say this one last time. I will not marry anyone else.
If you're not going to remarry, then what exactly do you plan to do? You and Dawn Sue were married for 7 years without a single pregnancy, and now she's already dead. Do you want our He family to have no heir?
Dawn Sue is not dead.
What did you say? She's not dead?
I have a meeting soon. Mom, you should head back first. Mr. He, I've already picked up Dr. Wen from the airport. Arrange accommodation for Dr. Wen. I'll bring Dawn Sue to see Dr. Wen tonight. Understood, Mr. He.
Hello.
I'll pick you up tonight to meet someone. Dr. Wen might have a way to help with your illness.
That's not necessary. Xavier is already working on a solution for my illness.
I haven't settled the score with you yet for conspiring with Xavier Sue to deceive me, Dawn Sue. Provoking me won't do any good.
Ethan He, what's the point of you doing all this now?
Whether there's a point or not, we'll only know after we try. 7 o'clock tonight, I'll be there on time.
No.
What's wrong? Dawn Sue, what's wrong with you?
Dr. Wen, please check on her quickly.
Ethan He, what have you done to Dawn? This is between her and me. It's none of your business.
If you want to argue, take it outside. Don't interfere with my examination of the patient.
Teacher, what are you doing here? Didn't you say you were in Jing City?
I've arranged for someone else to handle matters in Jing City. All right, both of you step outside for now. We'll talk about it after I finish the examination.
Yes, teacher.
President He, didn't you hear what the teacher just said?
Thank you for your trouble.
Girl, you can open your eyes now.
How did you know I was awake?
I've seen so many patients. I have that ability.
Thank you for not exposing me just now.
Everyone has the right to make their own choices. Young lady, I can tell that Xavier cares deeply for you. Before Mr. He found me, Xavier had asked me several times to come.
I know. Dr. Shu has been running himself ragged for my illness lately. But I know my own body. The attacks have become more and more frequent recently. I'm afraid my time is running out.
Medical technology is advancing more and more.
To be honest with you, I've looked up a lot of information about cancer. For someone as severe as me, there's almost no chance of a cure.
Who do you want me to call in?
Dr. Sue.
All right.
My teacher said you asked for me. What's wrong?
Dr. Shu, please take me back.
Not yet. You just had an episode. Staying in the hospital is the safest option.
I know you told me there was news about a liver donor earlier to reassure me. But in reality, transplant surgery is no longer possible for advanced stage cancer, is it?
Where did you hear that?
It doesn't matter where I heard it. Just tell me if it's true or not.
Don't worry. Even if surgery isn't an option, I will definitely find another way to save you.
Dr. Shu, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in a hospital. I want to do something meaningful.
All right, I'll take you back.
Not a chance!
Dawn Sue, we are not divorced yet. Even if you're going back, you should return to the He family.
I am Dawn's attending physician. In Dawn's current condition, Dawn absolutely cannot leave.
What kind of doctor interferes in a patient's marriage?
Dawn stopped loving you long ago. What you call a marriage is nothing but a shackle binding Dawn.
So what?
No matter what you say, in the eyes of the law, Dawn Sue is mine. As long as I'm here, you will never take her away again. Dawn Sue, I'm telling you, if I ever find out you're conspiring with that Sue guy to leave me again, I won't let you off easy.
I don't have many days left anyway. Do you think I'm still afraid?
You're not afraid, but what about Xavier Shu? Doesn't he want his career anymore?
What are you trying to do?
He Group and the City Hospital have always had business collaborations. If I just lift a finger, you should understand the consequences.
Ethan He, don't go too far.
I'm going too far? Wasn't going too far when you and Xavier Shu tricked me with that fake death?
Ethan He, I've long been gone from your heart. So what does it matter to you whether I live or die? Ethan He, let go of me!
Did you let Xavier Shu touch you?
Am I really that despicable in your eyes?
Isn't it because what you did was too excessive?
There's absolutely nothing between Dr. Shu and me. It's your own mind that's filthy.
Dawn Sue, don't push your luck.
Then let me leave.
Don't even think about it. Sit down and have breakfast. You'll come to the company with me later.
The rift between us is growing deeper and deeper. What's the point of you doing all this now?
Whether there's a point or not, you only know after you've done it. Are you ready?
Yes.
From now on, you don't have to hide these medications anymore.
How did you know I needed to take that kind of medicine?
Dr. Wen told me. Dr. Wen has reviewed the results of your first chemotherapy session. He says there's still hope.
One successful chemotherapy session doesn't mean anything.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic?
Because without expectations, there will be no disappointment.
Dr. Wen is nationally renowned.
Ethan He, my illness is not something your money can decide.
Let's eat breakfast first.
Dawn, don't worry. I will definitely find a way to take you away. I won't let Ethan He find you again.
I don't have many days left anyway. Do you think I'm still afraid?
You're not afraid, but what about Xavier Shu? Doesn't he want his career anymore?
What are you trying to do?
He Group and the City Hospital have always had business collaborations. If I just lift a finger, you should understand the consequences.
Dr. Shu, I'm not leaving.
Not leaving anymore?
Now that Ethan He knows everything, based on my understanding of Ethan He, even if I flee to the ends of the earth, Ethan He will spare no effort to find me.
But
Dr. Shu, I'm very grateful for your help during this time, but I probably won't be going to the hospital anymore.
why? Even if Ethan he doesn't want me to treat you anymore, isn't there still my mentor?
It's that I myself don't want to continue treatment anymore. I've already experienced the pain of chemotherapy once. I know I can't endure it. I'm sorry, Dr. Shu. I can only lie to you like this.
Chemotherapy is indeed painful. But what if it can cure you?
Although I'm not a doctor, I know the fatality rate for advanced liver cancer is very high.
Advanced liver cancer?
Dawn Sue, if Madam He finds out you're dying soon, I don't believe you'll be able to stay in the He family.
Dawn Sue, you really have some clever tricks. If Joyce hadn't told me, I'd still be kept in the dark.
Mom, I don't understand what you mean.
Mom, what brings you here?
If I hadn't come, how much longer did you plan to keep this from me?
What are we keeping from you?
And doesn't have long to live, is that right?
Who told you about this?
Who told me isn't important. You just need to answer whether Dawn Sue doesn't have long to live, yes or no.
No. Dawn just has a minor illness. He'll be better in a while.
Hearing is not as reliable as seeing. I've arranged a medical checkup for you. The truth will be revealed once we get the results.
Dawn is accompanying me on a business trip the day after tomorrow, so she doesn't have time to go to the hospital.
Is Dawn Sue really accompanying you on a business trip? Dawn Sue, answer it yourself.
It's true that I have advanced liver cancer, and I really don't have much time left.
You're quite frank, admitting it directly. But this way, things are actually much easier to handle. Dawn Sue has already signed this. It's your turn now.
When did you sign this?
I've already signed what needed to be signed. We can get divorced tomorrow.
No matter what condition Dawn Sue is in, I will never divorce Dawn Sue. On this matter, I will not back down.
Do you even have me, your mother, in your eyes?
You will always be my mother, but there's no room for negotiation on this matter. Teacher, is Dawn's condition still treatable?
Zixian, it's not that your teacher doesn't want to save Miss Sue, but Miss Sue's situation is far more serious than before.
How could it be worse? Wasn't the result of the first chemotherapy very good?
Miss Sue's first chemotherapy result was indeed optimistic, but you should understand very well that emotions can affect the recovery from an illness.
It must be because of Ethan He.
Zixian, I can see that you like Miss Sue, and Miss Sue clearly cares about President He and her Beling, yet Miss Sue is forcing herself to leave President He. But this current situation will only bring harm and no benefit to Miss Sue's illness. Zixian, you need to let go.
Dr. Sue, aren't you working today? How do you have time to ask me out for a walk?
Dawn, if you had to choose between me and Ethan He, who would you pick?
Why are you suddenly asking this?
My teacher said some things to me yesterday that made me realize something.
What is it?
You still love Ethan He.
What does that have to do with you asking me out?
It does. And you've been in a very bad mood lately.
Have I? I don't feel it's as serious as you say.
A person's emotional state can be directly transmitted through their body. After your first chemotherapy, your condition clearly improved, but recently it has deteriorated sharply, and the frequency of your episodes has increased.
Dawn, have you ever thought about staying by Ethan He's side?
I don't want Ethan He see me bettered and unable to take care of myself.
Have you talked to Ethan He about any of this?
I won't tell Ethan He these things. If the outcome ultimately cannot be changed, then I'd rather leave a good impression in Ethan's heart. That way, at least when Ethan He thinks of me in the future, Ethan He won't feel disgusted.
Aunt, I'm sorry. I lied to you last time, but I really didn't mean to deceive you.
Enough with the act. I know what you were trying to achieve by lying to me before. But considering you told me about Dawn Sue's illness this time, I'll let it slide.
You are magnanimous, Auntie. I promise I won't dare to do it again.
I asked you out this time to give you a chance. You need to seize it well.
Please go ahead, Auntie.
Tomorrow night at 8, Four Seasons Hotel, room 2302.
But he is so protective of Dawn Sue now. What if this stimulates Dawn Sue's condition?
Just do as I say. If any problems arise, I'll handle them.
All right, I'll listen to you, Auntie. This time, I will definitely marry into the He family sexfully.
Why did you have someone bring me here? What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. I just wanted to see you. This is the new product from that milk tea shop you love the most. Try it.
I don't like that shop anymore.
Dawn Sue. Is it just because of a cancer diagnosis and a Joyce Lynn that you have to talk to me like this?
The knife didn't cut you, so it's easy for you to say.
There's nothing between me and Joyce Lynn. As for the child Joyce Lynn mentioned, it's pure nonsense. With Dr. Wen handling the cancer issue, what more do you want?
There's nothing between you and Joyce Lynn?
Everything you saw before was an act I put on for you.
Why? Because of the child I had to abort?
Yes.
Your aunt is going to the airport tomorrow night. Remember to pick her up at 2232 Four Seasons Hotel at 8 p.m.
Okay. Mom called and said she wants me to pick up Auntie from Four Seasons Hotel, room 202 tomorrow at 8 p.m. and take her to the airport.
You don't need to tell me.
Didn't I always report to you like this before?
That was then. Things are different now.
What's different now? Since the misunderstanding has been cleared up, we should go back to how things were before.
So much has happened in between. Do you really think we can go back to the past?
Why not? Or do you not want to go back to the past?
Dawn Sue, say something.
The Ethan He from before wouldn't talk to me like this, and he wouldn't force me to do things I don't like.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in the future and won't treat you like this again. Meet me at South Road Cafe at 7 p.m. tonight. There's something I need to discuss. What did you want to see me about? Do you still love Dawn? What do you mean by that? Mr. He, there's no need for such hostility. I asked you out today just to tell you one thing. What is it? Dawn loves you very much. Please don't let Dawn down. Please hear me out patiently. Fine, go ahead. I'd like to see what kind of story you can spin. Ever since Dawn was diagnosed, Dawn has never truly wanted to undergo treatment. Dawn's like someone with no attachments, ready to die at any moment. But these past few days, I've clearly seen Dawn experiencing fluctuations because of you. Although these fluctuations detrimental, or at least Dawn's having emotional ups and downs. Detrimental? What do you mean? Do you know why Dawn wanted to leave you? Why? It's not because Dawn doesn't love you, but because Dawn loves you too much. Dawn doesn't want you to see Dawn bettered and unable to take care of herself. Dawn hopes to remain the perfect image in your heart forever. I won't let you become the person you imagine yourself to be. Did I wake you?
No.
Go back to sleep. I'm gonna wash up.
Mm-hmm. Wrong with Ethan He?
Good night, Dawn Sue. Put it on for me.
All done. Let's have breakfast.
I'm heading to work.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for me at home.
What's wrong with Ethan He? Why has he changed so much?
Dawn, are you free tonight?
Yes, I am. What's the matter?
I'd like to invite you to dinner, and there's something I want to tell you. Then I'll book a table and send you the details on WeChat.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Such a lavish spread. You must have something very important to say.
I'm leaving.
Where to?
I'm going to Jing City with my Reese mentor. He has a research project there and wants me to join.
Congratulations, then. Your prospects in Jing City will definitely be better than here.
I'm not going because the prospects are better. My mentor's research is specifically focused on cancer. Dawn, once I'm there, I will definitely find a way to cure you. Even if Ethan He finds a way to cure you before I do, I will still come back.
He is not a doctor. How could he cure me?
But he can access the best resources. Dawn, I told Ethan He about our conversation in the park that day. He also made a promise to me, saying he won't do anything to hurt you again.
When did you tell Ethan He?
Last night.
So the change in Ethan He last night and today is because of this.
Dawn? What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Don't overthink it. Let's eat first. I'll take you home after dinner.
Okay. Hello.
Madam, where are you?
I'm having a meal. What's the matter?
Mr. He has been set up by Joyce Lynn. You need to come and save him.
Madam, you're finally here.
Where is he?
President He is in the room. Please hurry. President He, Madam is here. Madam, I'll take my leave now. If you need anything, just call me.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with you?
Joyce Lynn drugged me. But rest assured, I didn't touch Joyce Lynn. I kicked Joyce Lynn out.
If you already kicked Joyce Lynn out, why didn't you go back home? Why did you call me here?
In this state, how could I possibly go back?
Dawn Sue, since you've come, I won't let you leave.
Hello.
Ethan, everything I did yesterday was for your own good. How could you just kick Joyce out?
What you call for my own good is just wanting me to live according to your wishes.
What's so great about that Dawn Sue that you'd remain faithful to her like this?
This is between Dawn and me. Please don't interfere.
She's a dying woman anyway.
If there's a next time, I won't let it go so easily. Auntie, what perfume are you using?
President He, you're here.
What are you doing here?
Madam, he specifically asked me to wait for you here.
What is this?
It's to help with sleep. President He, since you're here, don't...
President Hay, come to Four Seasons Hotel, room 2302, immediately. Hurry.
Yes.
So yesterday was all planned by Madam He.
Did you hear everything just now?
Yes.
I've already spoken to Mom. Don't worry about it. I won't let you be bullied again.
Ethan He, let's have an honest talk.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
What did Xavier Shu say to you that day?
You know everything?
Xavier Shu told me everything yesterday. I want to know, why did you change so suddenly? Is it just because I said I was afraid me looking ugly?
No. Because I still love you. After what happened 4 years ago, I thought you didn't love me anymore, so out of spite, I pretended not to love you either. Over time, even I forgot whether I truly didn't love you or was just pretending not to. It wasn't until your fake death that I finally saw my own heart clearly. Dawn Sue, I love you.
You say you still love me. How can you prove it?
Dawn Sue, let's not fight anymore from now on. I've been terrible these past 4 years, but I will make it up to you slowly from now on. I won't let you be sad or hurt again.
Ethan He, how much of what you're saying now can I believe?
I will use my actions to give you the answer.
President He, Director Liu from the Liu Group is here. He says he's come to discuss next quarter's cooperation with you.
All right, have the marketing director accompany Lou first. I'll be right there.
There's something at the company. Do you want to go straight home or come with me to the office?
Company matters are important. I'll go with you to office.
Okay. Wait for me here. I'll be back soon.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Mom.
Meet me at South Road Cafe in 1 hour.
You asked me to come out. What did you want to tell me?
Leave my son.
Ethan just called you this morning. You should have said that to him then.
I will naturally say that to Ethan, but I will no longer acknowledge you as my daughter-in-law. You're someone who's about to die. Ethan can't waste his time hovering around you all day.
Do you hate me that much?
Yes. If I could, I'd rather you had never stepped foot into my He family's door.
If you want me to leave, that's fine. But those words must come directly from Ethan He's mouth.
Didn't you say you'd wait for me at the office? Why did you come back alone?
Madam He asked to meet me to discuss something, so I just came straight back.
What did Mom say to you?
Nothing. Just the same old things.
Don't take Mom's words to heart, but if she made you feel wronged, you must tell me.
Ethan He, I've stayed this time. I hope you can truly, as you said, give me the answer with your actions and time. Why did you take my book? I was just at a good part.
Caught you doing something naughty. It's the weekend. Let's sleep a little longer.
Even on weekends, we can't be lazy.
Miss Sue, today is your scheduled time for the second chemotherapy session at the hospital. Please remember to come on time.
Okay.
The hospital just called.
What did they say?
Don't worry. It's nothing serious. The nurse just called to remind you that today is your second chemotherapy session. I'll go with you later. For now, let's have breakfast and don't overthink it.
I'll wait for you outside.
Mm-hmm.
How is the patient?
Don't worry, the patient tolerated the chemotherapy well, but she still needs to be observed for a while. Come back to the hospital in 2 days to get the chemo-free results.
That's good. Thank you. Okay, thank you. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
After your chemotherapy is over, I'll take you out for some good food.
I'm not a child who needs to be coaxed with treats.
But I don't know what else I can do for you besides these things.
Ethan, if I really just die like this...
Don't say that. You will be fine.
But...
No buts. Xavier Shu and Dr. Wen have gone to Jing City to find a way. You will definitely get better.
Okay, I believe you. What are the results?
The doctor said the results this time are even better than last time.
Really?
What's wrong?
I'm just too happy. Does this mean there's a possibility I could recover completely?
Since you're so happy, how about we go get some good food to celebrate?
Okay.
What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell somewhere?
I have a stomachache.
Doctor! Doctor!
Don't be so nervous. Miss Sue isn't sick.
Then what's wrong with Su Chenshi?
Miss Sue is pregnant. Congratulations to both of you. You're going to be parents.
I'm pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
But I just had chemotherapy. Could it have any effect on the baby?
Don't worry for now. I'll go ask the doctor.
Baby, is that you coming back to find mommy again?
What did the doctor say?
How are you feeling?
I'm just worried about this.
Don't worry, the doctor said everything is fine. The doctor said the effects of this round of chemotherapy are very significant. If you recover well later, for the health of the fetus, we won't continue with chemotherapy.
Really?
Really?
This news is worth telling everyone.
Mom,
So now you remember you have a mother.
Dawn is pregnant.
What did you say?
Dawn Sue is pregnant?
Yes, we're at the hospital now.
Wait there, I'm coming right over.
Mom said she's coming right away.
Dawn is still sick. Won't it affect the baby's health?
We specifically asked the doctor and he said it won't. Besides, Dawn just finished her chemotherapy a couple of days ago. She's recovering well, so there shouldn't be any problems.
If you can safely give birth to this child, I can let go of all those past matter.
I will. What are you doing with the dictionary?
To pick a name for the baby, of course.
Then I want to look at it together too.
Yeah. Dawn, do you think it's better our first child to be a boy or a girl?
Which one do you want?
As long as it's born by you. I'm fine with either.
I think this character, you, is very nice. It works for both boys and girls.
Okay, whatever you say.
Ethan, why has Mom's attitude changed so much recently? Mom's been making soup for me and asking about my recovery.
Mom has always wanted a grandson. Now that Mom is about to become a grandmother, it's only natural Mom is being nicer to you.
Really?
Of course. I wish to wake up to your face every single day. Dawn, I love you.